Yo, a happy Sunday. What is up? How you doing? What is good, everybody? I did wake up early enough to be able to get on here and run my mouth. Got me a 10 a.m. reading due, so that's I got a few hours for that. So I think the closer we get to summer, the more my internal alarm clock is starting to shift, Because I remember back last summer, I was up at like 5 a.m. every morning. Every morning. And then of course the time changed and I would have to set my alarm. Now here this past few months, I've been sleeping into like 7, even 8 some mornings. Here the past couple weeks though, I've been getting up earlier and earlier and earlier. So anyway, I can't promise this is going to be a long chat, though. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. Hopefully, the kiddos stay asleep. If they wake up and start bugging me, though, might have to go get something to eat. What are y'all up to? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. It is Father's Day, ain't it? That's right. I forgot about that. Glad you reminded me. Well, my kids probably would have reminded me, too. But that's right. Anyway, like I've said before, I'm horrible about that stuff, man. I am terrible about that holiday shit. Terrible about it. Terrible about it. Horrible about birthdays, For the past, I don't know how many years. I don't even. There's been times that I'll forget my birthday's coming up until the day before. Oh, that's one thing that I wonder. That's probably going to be one of the last things to phase out of the 3D Earth game. Probably going to be one of the last things. I heard this thing, and I didn't dive into it, so I'm not gonna like speak an opinion on it, and I'm not, but I did hear that celebrating birthdays is what makes you age. I did hear that. And I do know that aging is something that you can reverse. It is. Oh, yes, it is. That was the only. Remember how I told you all that I attended a mind mastery school to learn the science of manifestation? And basically everything that I learned is what I've used to get my life where it is. Well, the only course that I didn't take was age reversal. At the time, that just didn't really seem interesting to me, But here lately, within the past couple of months, I've been kind of thinking, I wonder if there's something to that, I wonder if there's some, but like I said, I haven't really looked into it. I haven't, so I'm not really going to go down that rabbit hole because I don't know too much about that. I don't know. I have met people who have learned to reverse their age, but that was one thing that I heard, that actually celebrating birthdays is what manifests you aging. I was like, interesting concept. One of those things that I take in place on the back burner, if it wants to come back, or if I want to bring it back one day in the future when I'm interested in looking at that. Because I've really started to think that, like, when it comes to, like, I think everybody's like different about as far as their physical age appearance, where they want to be. I'm fine with this right here. I wouldn't mind looking like this, for the majority of my adult life. So I don't know. In the next couple of years, that might be something that I start looking into is the age reversal process. I've met people who have done it. I have. I've met people who have done it, and whatever they did it right. Is all I'm saying. They did it right. So anyway, though, Don't know much about that, so I'm not really going to travel too far down. Not really going to travel too far down that rabbit hole. Oh, what y'all up to though? Anything fun? Y'all going to do Father's Day today? We're probably going to go out to eat somewhere or something like that. I got a Father's Day gift coming in the mail. It's not even going to be here today, though. It won't be here until like Tuesday. But probably just going to go out to eat. Probably what we're going to go do. Probably going to have another little daddy-daughter day today. We did that yesterday because Leah's with her family right now. She went to California to have a little bridal shower because the wedding's coming up. July 9th. So she went to have a little bridal shower and help her mom shop for a dress. So it's just me in here with the kiddos. So we're probably going. Yesterday we had a little daddy-daughter day. Took them out, and we went out to eat twice, and probably have another day like that today. So, yep, wedding is coming soon. Boy, it's been like this big anticipation that we've just been carrying. And it's been so much planning, man. So much planning that, like, I just kind of sit back and I'm like, whew. They ask me questions. Like, I didn't know that much shit went into planning a wedding. I didn't know that. I did not know that, and I don't think Leah knew that either. Like, we were both just kind of like, we don't even really know what to do here, but we had a coordinator. I mean, I'm talking what color napkins you want. How do you want the napkins folded on the table? I'm like, what the fuck? Come on, man. That's too much. I don't care. Just whatever. All these little crazy details and stuff. And I don't know. Going to be a hell of an interesting experience. Going to be one hell of an interesting experience. So, anyway. Yeah, it was stressful. Just mainly because I didn't know what to expect, I didn't know what to expect. Now I think I have a better picture painted in my mind of it, So, not really all that stressed about it now. Now we're just like ready. Come on, let's do it, Let's get it. Do what the Muslims do, ask for money instead of gifts. Oh, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think I didn't even know about that. I don't know what to ask for. I don't even know what to ask for. I have no idea. I don't really care much about a wedding gift. If somebody wants to get, I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm like, just tell me what to do. Tell me where to stand, and let's do this thing. I got to pick my ring out though. Got a badass wedding ring. It's like black. It's black with diamonds on it. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool. That's all I know. And I got to, like, it's going to be like, I'm going to wear all black suit with a white tie. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's going to be like a black button up, black jacket, all black suit, No, a burgundy tie. That's right. That's the color. The color is going to be burgundy. Wait a minute. No, my tie is going to be white. The other guys are going to have a burgundy tie. That's right. Okay. Anyway, I'm just ready to get it behind us, because like, and when I say that, Leah takes it the wrong way. When I say I'm ready to get this over with, she's like, I don't mean I don't want to do it. What I mean is this whole year of like anticipating, I'm ready to have that feeling behind us, So anyway, appreciate it, Archie Pat. The blessings, appreciate you. No, she won't let me see her dress. No, she wouldn't let me see it. So I don't get to see it until the actual day. Again, another thing that I didn't even know was apparently there's all these like weird ass traditions and shit, man. I don't do tradition shit. I don't know nothing about none of that, I don't know nothing about none of that. So anywho, where's the honeymoon? I don't know. I don't. I don't know. Here somewhere, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. We've looked into a few different things. No, that's right. Because everything that we were looking into as far as the honeymoon was shut down at the time due to the lockdowns, you know. And there was going to be all these weird, stupid little restrictions and guidelines. So we just pulled back. I'm pretty sure we pulled back on planning for that because everything was so unpredictable. And I guess everything still is pretty unpredictable, but yeah, so I think we pulled back on planning for that. So you'd have to ask her about that because yeah, all kind of dumb guidelines and shit. But anyway, what y'all up to today? What y'all up to today? Yeah, it is gonna be a beautiful day. Oh, did New York finally drop there? Wow. Okay. Wow. Huh. Well, that says something because that was one of the worst places. That was one of the worst places. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. I don't think we've seen the last of the bullshit, though. Well, let me just put it to you like this. We're prepared. We're prepared. We have, probably a 6-month supply of food and water stacked up in the garage. Let's just put it to you like that. Okay. I don't know if y'all been preparing yourselves, but we have. I don't think we've seen the last of the dumb shit. I don't think we've seen the last of the bullshit. I do think that there will be. I mean, maybe when it comes to all that, maybe not. I don't know, but we are prepared. We have about 100 gallons of water, stacked up down there, and probably about 6 months of fucking food. Big old like 20-pound bag of rice, bunch of beans. We got two. You get you get those emergency food supplies and then big plastic container things. We got like 2 or 3 of those. So yeah. Be prepared. Just if I was you, I would. I did. Yeah, I binge watch Naya too sometimes too. I got a whole playlist. I got a whole Naya playlist. Look. 256 of her videos. And said I'll just put it in my earbuds and just go to sleep to it sometimes. I'm telling you, she like played a massive, massive role in me navigating my path. A massive role. She played a massive, massive role in me navigating my path and getting to where I am today. She would probably be, I would have to say, definitely top 3 most influential people on my path. Definitely, I stumbled upon her when I was living up there in Maine. That was the part of my journey where I did like a very large amount of healing, a lot. Universe took me and said, all right, you got a certain level of healing you need to do. So let me stick your ass over here in the forest where there's nothing going on, stick you right in the middle of the nature and give you a little nesting spot for about 1.5 years. So you can do a certain level of healing, and because I was pretty broken. I was a pretty broken ass dude, and I got that little job at that car wash. So especially like during the summer, for some reason up there in Maine, people don't really wash their cars that much in the summer. They do it in the wintertime because of the shit they put on the roads to melt the snow. So during the summer, I would be working like 11 hours by myself with nothing to do. Like nothing to do. I would wash maybe 20, 30 cars a day. I would go through periods where I'm just sitting there in this little building by myself for hours with nothing to do. So I'd be sitting around watching YouTube. And that's when I stumbled upon Naya. So yeah, throughout that little year and a half period, listening to some of the things that she says, like really, really, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for her. She greatly. Like, I can't say that she, the way she explains things really helped me navigate my path, like big time. Does that make sense? Makes sense. And then she had to go and leave, man. When I heard that, I was like, I already know what she did. I already know what she did. She was playing around on the other side and said, nah, you know what? I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. Fuck y'all. I'm out of here. I was like, I done left. Whatever. I mean, she said, she's like, yo, I'm either gonna go to 5 deer and I'm gonna die. If I die, I'm just going home. And that's apparently what happened. She died in her sleep. So I was like, come on, Naya. At least be my guide or something. I'm pretty sure she's guided me a couple times. I could feel her. I could feel her hanging out. So I say what's up to her all the time. Like, yo, what's up, Naya? Man, she came and hung out with me up in Maine. She came up to Maine and we kicked it. We went and saw a movie. I went and saw a movie with her. We went and saw The House with the Clock in the Walls. Have you seen that? We went and watched that movie at the little movie theater up there in the town I lived in. So anyway, though. Anywho. Yeah, super, super cool. There was her and Everyday Masters. Her and Everyday Masters. And that's so cool because I've got to hang, man, with like two of the biggest influences on my path. Got to hang out with Case, got to do mushrooms with Case, man. That was cool. He's like, let's go hang out, And he just handed me a bunch of shrooms. So we ate shrooms and walked around town tripping. It was cool as hell. So anyway. Anywho, what y'all up to? Any videos on love and partners? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean by that? You mean on Naya's channel? There's a few. There's a couple. And I mean, in the few things that she's talked about, I don't know, man. Like, I think that some of her perspectives on that, I still don't really think the world is ready for that yet. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. But see, she gets talking about things on a quantum level. I mean, she gets to talking about multifaceted, multidimensional, functioning on a quantum level. And I could be wrong, and I hope I am. I would love to find out that I am wrong, but I don't think the world's quite ready for that yet in terms of love and relationships, when it comes to dealing with different facets, different aspects of a person, like if you're in a relationship with somebody, the person that you are like if you're having a conversation with the person you're in a relationship with, that's not the same person you were talking to this morning, and how to navigate those timelines and how to get yourself to a timeline with an aspect of that person and it's just, she goes real deep, and I'm not too terribly convinced that the planet's ready for that yet, I don't know. I could be wrong. You're not ready, Enchanting Cottage? I mean, it's some deep shit, dude. It really is. But I don't know. That kind of stuff is just like normal, average, everyday conversation in my house, just normal. And that's the thing about it. Like, Leah has gone through a couple of little episodes where she just kind of gets bummed out. Like, I don't have any friends and I can't find anybody to be friends with because I can't have a conversation with anybody. And I'm like, welcome to the awakening path, awakening 101. That's one of the first things that happens. One of the first things that happens is you kind of feel isolated because you can't relate to anybody, you know? Every time she tries to like make a friend, she has a very difficult time and she feels very uncomfortable because, the conversations that we have, on a regular daily basis here in this house, it's normal everyday common sense here in this household, you know, manifestation, fucking, energy, frequency, timelines, dimensions, and that is regular, normal, everyday conversation here in my house, and not, like whenever we go to visit her family, she always, man, it's so uncomfortable not being able to talk the way I normally talk because you go over to your family's house and you start trying to talk about things like that, like on a quantum level, and they, they look at you like you're crazy, and you have to dumb your conversations down, basically, So, yeah, that's part of the path, man. Part of the path. Yeah, and it's weird too because it's like this was the part that confused me because it kind of seems like when you get on the internet, when you get online and you're in your little echo chamber, it seems like everybody, like here and on my videos, everybody is talking about things of that nature, awakening, ascension, evolution. And it seems like, okay, well, you can find everybody on the internet, but where are they out here? It's like they're all compacted in my little echo chamber on the internet, but when I walk out, where are they at out there? I don't know. Strange matrix we live in. I think they're bots, dude. I think they're backdrop people. I think they are. They backdrop people, not real people. They're 3D bots. Since the last time we talked about that, have you all figured out how to identify a bot yet? Have you figured that out? I think I'm getting better at it. I think I can just feel it, I can feel it. Like, usually, most of the backdrop people I see will be like this picture perfect stereotypical image of like somebody you would see on a movie, in the background, and just fits the part so perfectly. And you don't like if you have any kind of interaction with or communication with this person at all, there's like feels like there's just no soul in there, just like an empty. I don't really know how to explain that. But you just don't really feel any kind of connection, just very, very empty, void of consciousness, void of just like you're just playing a part. I don't know how to explain it, man, but I like to point it out to Leah sometimes. Like we'll go to like maybe a store or we be out shopping and stuff like that. And sometimes it'll be like the cashier or the associate at the store helping us or something like that. And I'll be like, yeah, it's a bot, Yeah. Yeah. No spirit. Yeah. Just ego. Yeah. It's hard to explain. I'm going to try to think of a good way to explain it. Next time it happens. I'm going to try to remember it. So anyway, yep. Like I said, normal everyday conversation in my house. Normal everyday conversation. Anywho, what time is it? 6:00. I might hop off here in a couple of minutes. I might go get some breakfast here early. So, y'all got any good plans for today, though? You gonna take your dad out to eat? Get him something for Father's Day. Get him a good dad gift, a toolbox, or a pair of New Balances or something. A pair of New Balances to mow the lawn in, I think every dad has to have a pair of those, right? The New Balance dad shoes that are covered in grass stains. Luckily, I don't have grass. I mean, well, we do, but we don't mow it. We have a little patch. That's weird here, man. Everybody has gardeners here. Everybody has gardeners here, which took me a while to get used to. So I don't even like, we have one little bitty patch of grass in the front, I don't mow it. I don't mow it. The majority of like all outback and the majority of our front yard is all like rocks and dirt, because this is the desert. But everybody here has gardeners. And when we first moved here, I'm like, what? What do you mean gardeners? Yeah. What do like everybody looked at me like I'm the weird one. I'm like, why does like we pay some service and it's normal. It's normal. I guess everybody here does that. It's a big industry, a big like you just call up a landscaping business and they come and they just go to one house and then go to the next house and they'll do it like once a week. You'll hear the damn leaf blowers going out there. I don't know. I thought it was weird. I never really seen that where I'm from. Never really seen that. So anyway, though. Yeah, my dad passed on too. My biological father and my grandpa raised me. My real dad didn't raise me. I was raised by my grandparents. So, yep, neither of my dads are here, but it's all good. It's all good. They probably guiding me. I mean, knowing them, they're probably both standing right there. They probably both standing right there anyway. Probably guiding me. So. So yeah. Condolences to anybody out there whose dad has passed on, especially if it was recent. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I know that feeling. Definitely know that feeling. But I mean, more than likely, it's not always, and it depends on the soul contract, but very typically, like they're nearby. They're nearby for a little bit. They'll be nearby. They might even come and guide you. It's very, very common for past loved ones to at least temporarily step in as one of your guides for a little bit, So anyway, though. Anywho, because like I was saying, I could feel it with Naya. And I can still feel it from time to time. She ain't no telling what game she's out there playing though. But I could definitely feel Naya guiding me a couple of times. Definitely, So one of these days we're headed, and I think I'm going to see it in my lifetime, where death is no longer going to be a painful thing. We're going to know, because if you think about why does everybody fear death? And why does everybody get so sad when somebody dies? Because you don't know where they are, because you don't know where they are. You don't really fully 100% trust that they're right there with you at all times. You don't really trust that. You don't really fully trust it. There is a possibility that they don't even exist anymore, So one of these days, and I think it'll be sooner than later, somehow, some way or another, we are going to be made very well aware of where our loved ones are if they decide to leave this skin suit, So we're going to be awakening to that here in the next decade or two. So whenever somebody does pass on, you actually will be happy for them, Oh, yay, sweet, you transitioned, And maybe if the vibrations are light enough, you can see them. You can see them. They can just step out of the body and come in and out of the dimension, The higher dimensions, the higher into 4D we go. The higher into 4D and near 5D and whatnot, you'll be able to watch the process unfold, You can see people step in and out of this game in this dimension, and you'll be able to step in and out of this game in this dimension, depending on how high you go. That's what I'm making it to, man. Fuck some 3D shit. Fuck some 3D shit. We talked about that yesterday. There's still some people wanting to play a damn 3D game. Psh, why? Ugh. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Like Naya always referred to long-term humans as extreme sports junkies, because that's essentially what the beings come here to do. People, why would anybody agree to come here and do this? The same reason why people agree to climb Mount Everest. People don't climb Mount Everest thinking that they're going to have the time of their life. It's very dangerous. A lot of people die doing that. The challenge, the struggle. Same reason why so many humans come here to Earth. Same exact reason. Because they're addicted to the challenge. They really are. And there's lots of them out there who do love the 3D game. Fuck that, boy. Not me. I don't want to climb Mount Everest. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to go play the 3D Earth game. It's not fun to me. I don't think the struggle's like that. Now I don't regret, my time in the third dimension. I'm glad to add that experience to the whole, to the all that is. I feel honored that I was given the opportunity to add that to the all that is, but I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. Don't want to do it again, man. I don't want to do it again. I'm having a pretty good time in 4D so far. I'm having a pretty good time. So, anywho. Yeah, it would take more energy to well, we talked about this yesterday. It would take more energy to stay in the third dimension. I'm pretty sure though, honestly, that it's probably getting to a point that if you're really that hell bent on staying on the third dimension, you'll just go to a different planet. Because the Earth is not staying in 3D. The Earth is not in the third dimension anymore. Okay. Even the lowest frequency people on the planet today are still at the lowest end of 4D, still at the lowest end of it. And even though we are not experiencing anywhere near the highest frequencies yet, 3D, you would have to basically, there's a lot of other entities that'll come in and play that part of, 3D Earth, step in and play the part for Gaia, or I think Naya even said that, the 3D humans can just create their own plane, I don't know. I've heard tale that there are other planets now that have gone even lower than 3D. Woo! Woo! I'm good on that. I am good on that. Ooh! Lower than 3D. Oh! You got to be an extreme sports junkie to want to go do that. Oh, my Lord. Woo! Don't count me in, Anywho. Oh, yeah, lower than 3D. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Could you imagine? 2D. Woo! Woo! And when I think of 3D, when I think of that, I just think of as I can think very specifically and remember very specifically my lowest points in my on my journey. I made it, I would have to say 2015, 14 into 15. But right around that 2015 was the lowest point in my entire journey, the lowest point. That's when I hit my lowest point and attempted suicide, So I hit the very lowest frequencies of 3D. And it was just so funny. It's funny to look back on because after I did that, attempted suicide, got up out of the mental hospital and lost everything. Lost everything. Everything was taken away. And that's when I went homeless. And then I went homeless, and it's cool looking back because it's like everything, my life started improving from that point. You know, my life started improving. Spent the rest of 2015 living under a bridge, eating out of a trash can, drinking a gallon of vodka a day. Then at the very end, in December of 2015, I turned myself into a homeless shelter. And then I left the homeless shelter and went to the little transitionary home. And that's when I found my first law of attraction video. And I spent all of 2016 playing around with the law of attraction, manifesting little things here and there. You know, I was incredibly sloppy and didn't know what I was doing, but you know, I'd manifest neat little things that was enough to get me to buy into it, you know, and that's what I spent all of 2016 doing. And then when I manifested a change of location, that's when I was like, really, really like, okay, man, there's something to this. There's something to this. If I could do that, you know, watch. So 2017 was the year I was like, all right, Dan, I'm gonna manifest the biggest fucking life changing, you know, and like it's just everything since my tower moment year at my lowest point of 3D in 2015. Everything has been consistently going up and up and up and up and up, you know, give or take a couple of plateau points, you know, but at no point did I ever backslide or go down, you know. So pretty cool, man. Pretty neat. I'm probably about to go ahead and head on out of here, though, y'all. Getting a little bit hungry. I'm going to go grab me a little bite to eat, wait for the kiddos to get up and see what they want to do. I'm just going to cut this one short here. I appreciate you. I might be on later. Like I said, I have a reading due at 10 a.m. It is about 6:15 now. So I want to, and I've been playing here, if you haven't noticed, about putting little different types of content on my main channel. I've made the conscious decision to pick my Aquarius video series back up. You know, I did because like once I got into reading tarot, one of the main reasons why I started reading tarot on my channel was because I was running out of things to say. Because for those of you who have been following me from the get-go, from day one, my Aquarius videos are what really started catching traction on YouTube, you know? So that's what I was doing. I started making videos about Aquarius and other zodiac signs, and most of the old videos, I deleted a bunch of them and I just left up my Aquarius videos. But I was running out of shit to say. I was running out of things to say. I was like, man, I've already said, I feel like everything that I have to say about this. So that's why I made the decision to read tarot. I was like, well, okay, if I read tarot, then that's not scripted. You know, it's going to be something random every single time. Never know what exactly is going to come through, you know. So, and once I started reading the tarot, I just kind of forgot about those videos, forgot about them. And I stumbled upon them again a couple of weeks ago. And I was looking and I was like, wow, some of those, you know, since I quit doing that, they've got some pretty nice viewership. They still continue to get viewership today. You know, the views are still active. They're still like actively being viewed. And I was like, it's been a few years. I'm sure that some of my perspectives have evolved and grown since then. So I've decided to pick that back up and been experimenting with different types of content on the main channel, you know, because I don't know, just got kind of bored with it. So I'm going to figure out something fun to do on that on my main channel, or I might just finish up the extended readings. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Whatever I do today, I'll see you sometime at some point on my main channel. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.